We're following breaking news for you right now at 5:30 on your Monday morning. 2 children and a grandfather were rescued from a burning home in East Columbus.
10 TV's Valencia Wicker joining us now from South James Road, right near Livingston Avenue, where you just spoke, Valencia, with a neighbor who saved the day.
Well, that's exactly right, Jeff and Angela. We just spoke to the neighbor. She lives in the apartment across the hall from the victim who was transported from this fire. We understand that this home is a duplex, and we're going to show you exactly what she shared with us. You see that room upstairs on the 2nd floor. That's where she and her 2 small children, 4 and 6 years old, were sleeping when she woke up to the smell of smoke. She says she got up, she went across the hall, knocked on her neighbor's door, and didn't get a response. She rushed downstairs, where she then found those 2 small children. It was the grandchildren of the neighbor who was sleeping upstairs. They were sleeping downstairs. She woke them up, called 911, and asked for help. Of course, that her neighbor was transported to Grant Medical. She says when he was transported, he did not look good, but fire officials tell us that his condition, or his vitals at the time of transport, were stable. Of course, we will keep you updated as we learn more information about this fire, as investigators trying to figure out a cause. For now, Valencia Wicker, 10 TV News.
5:30 is the time right now on your Monday morning. We have 49 degrees here, so turn to Mike Davis and a little bit of weather and what's happening for the week.
Yeah, showers moving in here this morning to slow you down to start the week, unfortunately. So bad timing there. Take a look at live Doppler 10 radar. Very active here early. Heavier rain back to the south and west along I-70. That's gradually going to creep our way as we go through the morning. So you got showers going back through London, Washington Courthouse, leading edge just getting into the metro now. So we'll see the roads start to get wet. Brittany's monitoring the traffic cameras for you to let you know where the roads are wet this morning. But pretty soon, they're all going to be wet as that rain fills in from the west. That is going to be the trend here early. Kind of a cool day overall as well. So cool for Monday with some showers mainly this morning, scattered stuff this afternoon. And then for the week, we have several storm chances along with much warmer temperatures. Right now it's 49. Humidity is about 90% out there early. Temperatures in the 40s everywhere except London, 52 there, 46 at Marysville, 45 the cool spot at Delaware. Off to the north, mainly mid-40s. To the south and east, a few low 50s. Got one at MacArthur there at 51, 52 Piketon, 50 at Chillicothe, and 51 at Washington Courthouse. Heading out to the bus stop, best chance for showers is here early, upper 50s by lunch hour, and then by drop-off, we're in the low 60s. Spotty showers possible later on today as well. So just plan for that. And that's not a warm day by spring standards at all. A high of around 63 degrees, but the best chance for rain is for the morning commute. More commutes affected for later on this week. I'll tell you when it might storm, and whether we'll see severe weather. All coming up.
Well, let's get now to the roads and see how they're looking. Dry now, but certainly as the morning rush hour continues, we might have to keep a closer eye on some wet roads.
Yeah, we have so much going on in your traffic center. I just pulled a traffic camera from Dayton, and you can see that shine 70 at 75 near the airport. So that's an area of concern. Of course, we'll continue to show you live looks at driving conditions in Columbus every 10 minutes. If you're headed out right now, we're still concerned with 2 different problems that will slow you down. James Road, very close to Livingston Avenue. We still have heavy police activity in that area from a fire. Valencia is on the scene, so you'll be the first to know when all lanes are open and traffic is moving, but that's a very slow area this morning. You can take South Hamilton Road to avoid delays there. As we check in with Columbus driving conditions, take a look at how busy we already are on the west side. Here's a live look at 270 at Roberts Road. Traffic already picking up. Now, completely different story if you live in New Albany, 161 at Little Turtle Way. Traffic still moving in that area. Pretty dry right now, 315 and 670. But how are things looking in downtown Columbus? Are going to see slow drive times? I'll show you a live look at that coming up next.
Right now at 5:33, a fight in a North Columbus parking lot leads to gunfire, and now a woman is dead.
The shooting happened last night on Cleveland Avenue, and that's where we find 10 TV's Tina Ramos now this morning. And Tina, what can you tell us about the person who police have in custody?
You know, right now they are actually speaking to one person. They're calling that person a person of interest, but they believe possibly there may have been 2 shooters that were involved here. The shooting taking place right here behind me. As I get out of the way, you can see Columbus police are holding it here, and they're hoping to serve a search warrant here a little bit later on this morning to gather more information. But here's what we know right now, and let me take you into the scene here, because this happened just around 8 o'clock this morning on the 2300 block of Belcher Drive. Apparently some type of confrontation occurred early Sunday, and that confrontation occurred again later in the night. That's when the shots were fired. Now, 3 people we know were shot, a 25-year-old female who drove off from the scene. She was later found a couple of hundred yards away from here, taken to the hospital, and it's there where she died. We also know a 28-year-old man is in critical condition. He received gunshot wounds as well. And we've also learned an 18-year-old female was shot. She has since been released from the hospital. But right now, police are still questioning some of the witnesses, and again, questioning a person of interest. But we have just learned that they're potentially looking for 2 shooters in this. So right now, the search continues on. We're going to continue gathering details at this point. I'll have another update coming up at 6. In Northeast Columbus, Tino Ramos, 10 TV News.
Well, this neighborhood is no stranger to homicides. There have been 3 murders within a mile radius over the past year. 2 of those homicides took place in October, one at a supermarket on Cleveland Avenue. Then a few days later, a shooting on Fitzroy Place ended in murder. In December, someone was shot at an apartment on Stonehenge Drive. You can track crime in your neighborhood anytime by going to 10tv.com/crimetracker10. And right now at 5:35, there is no word on whether North Carolina's Governor Pat McCrory will back down from enforcing the new state law limiting protections for LGBT people. The U.S. Justice Department gave McCrory until today to declare whether he will not enforce that law that the DOJ says violates civil rights. The department is most worried about a provision requiring transgender people to use public restrooms matching their biological order.
The remaining 2016 presidential candidates are making a final push for votes ahead of the primaries this week in Nebraska and West Virginia. Donald Trump may be heading into Tuesday's primary contest unopposed, but his campaign to build Republican unity is far from over.
I think it would be better if it were unified, but I don't think it actually has to be unified in the traditional sense.
Well, 2 living former Republican presidents, George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush, and House Speaker Paul Ryan have broken with millions of voters saying they cannot support Trump. Former Republican nominee Senator John McCain is one exception, but called on Trump to change his tone.
He could be a capable leader to people that have chosen the nominee of our Republican Party. I think it would be foolish to ignore them.
Former Senator Bob Dole, as well as former Vice President Dick Cheney, are both endorsing Trump.
But on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders is looking to upset rival Hillary Clinton in West Virginia, hoping to stop her gain on the Democratic nomination. Meantime, Clinton is using the GOP split to try and grab some wavering Republicans.
Who say that they are interested in talking about that.
Now, the other day,
Clinton mentioned trying to get some of the voters who had wanted to vote for Ohio Governor John Kasich before he dropped out.
Well, a life-changing cruise.
I'm hoping that this is a door opening for change. The experience was much better than I expected.
Well, one thing that did go wrong, though, on the inaugural trip to Cuba.
A unique landing. The reason a plane came to rest on top of an office building.
Outside this morning, it's pretty quiet. Temperatures a little cool in some areas. Upper 40s, Fredericktown and Amanda. Beaver Creek, 51 on our live Doppler 10 WeatherBug network. All mid-40s, Cambridge, Heath, and Columbus at OSU Airport. Now looking at the nationwide cameras, we look out over the city, getting ready for some sprinkles to start to fall. The downtown streets. There's a look at 3rd Street. Still dry at the moment. That is going to change, though, and it's going to slow down your morning commute. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about more showers this week and also a chance for some stormy weather. All coming up.
Need a home loan? At LCNB National Bank, our loan officers average over 23 years of local market experience. For excellent service, flexible terms, great rates, and decisions made locally and quickly, contact LCNB National Bank for your next home loan or use our online application at lcnb.com. Discover the LCNB difference. LCNB National Bank. My bank for life.
I'm 10 TV's Dom Taberi.
And I'm Dave Gill, and I have a new teen driver in my family. In honor of Maria's message this month, I invite you to visit Dave Gill Chevrolet and try our driving simulator to understand dangers of distracted driving.
Commit to protecting the lives of our loved ones.
Closed captioning on 10 TV is sponsored by Custom Air. Custom Air, custom solutions, custom comfort.
And delight all 5 senses.
Our first kid. It's time for a new car.
A new safe car.
Exactly.
Well, the Camry's really safe. 10 airbags. You could even get one with a blind spot monitor.
I don't know if we need all that. Maybe we should get it.
Yeah, you never know.
Now, during Toyota time, get any new 2016 Camry with 0 for 60 financing. Lease Camry for just $189 a month, or get $2,000 customer cash.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Toyota, let's go places. You're watching WBNS 10 TV, Central Ohio's news leader.
No regrets. If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them.
Erie Insurance. 10 TV News is sponsored by Erie Insurance.
New for you this morning, a different place to crash land a plane. A pilot crashed on top of a building near Los Angeles Sunday. The pilot's wife says her husband has a broken ankle and a gash on his forehead, but he's expected to be okay. Police believe that plane lost some engine power before going down. Firefighters say the state probation office where the crash happened has a small hole in the roof, but should be open for business today.
A cruise ship caused quite a big mess while trying to dock in Baltimore. The Carnival Pride struck a gangway at the Baltimore terminal, causing it to crash down onto 3 cars underneath. Police say no one was inside those cars at the time. That gangway usually used by passengers to get on and off the ship. The ship wasn't badly damaged and was able to set sail later in the day. A cruise to Cuba is back in South Florida this morning after sailing into the history books. The ship arrived in Miami Sunday with more than 700 passengers on board. And for many people, the trip to Cuba was an emotional one.
So I'm hoping that this is a door opening for change. The experience was much better than I expected. I went to the home where my parents were born, that my grandparents built. I met my cousins for the first time.
Well, there were reports of norovirus on board the ship. 14 people reported being sick. Despite that, the passengers say it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, there's a cruise to victory at the Kentucky Derby. The stakes are now set on the racetrack for the weeks to come. Kentucky Derby's winners' chances of becoming a Triple Crown winner when we come back.
If you have plumbing problems, don't worry. My Misters can fix it. Call Mr. Rooter Plumbing today for our $95 drain cleaning special and let My Misters take care of you.
Call Mr. Rooter. He'll be there quick.
Everybody knows that Roosters is a fun, casual joint. But the truth is, it is so much more. It's a quick stop on the way home. It's a front row seat to the big game. It's your family's other dinner table. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's time to get outside and get fired up about being active. I'm Jeff Hogan. In honor of National Physical Fitness and Sports Month, 10 TV's Commit to Be Fit program has some encouragement for you.
Even if it's been a long time or you've never been active, getting started isn't impossible. We have some great ways to help you at 10tv.com/fit. So make a commitment and share what you've been up to. Just use the hashtag C2BF.
Sponsored by Metro Parks, Giant Eagle, Columbus Public Health, and the YMCA of Central Ohio.
Riding a bike is more than child's play. It's a fun and easy way to improve your health at any age. Central Ohio has marked bike lanes and more than 100 miles of paved scenic trails like the beautiful Scioto Mile, where you can safely ride. Plan your route ahead of time, dress for the weather, and you're ready to go. Take your own bike. 2 wheels and not 4, or get a bike share membership. Enjoy the simple pleasure of bike riding and pedal your way to a healthier life.
A wet concrete garage floor is an accident just waiting to happen. Get Naturestone flooring for a safer, more beautiful garage floor. Hurry! This month only, get up to 50% off Naturestone flooring. Go to naturestone.com today.
Can you feel it? Shopping for home furnishings in Columbus is about to change forever. Get ready, Columbus.
Honda, I like it. The way Honda gives me more. Honda, I like it. Savings like never before.
Want the #1 selling SUV? Then you're going to like the 2016 Honda CR-V. CR-Vs are KBB's best buy of the year, and they're all fully loaded for $219 a month. Like hot technology, CR-V has available Honda Lane Watch, forward collision warning, power tailgate, and more. CR-Vs, $219 a month, or drive with 0 down payment. This week at your Central Ohio Honda dealers.
Hi, you've met my Mr. Rooter plumbers. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Electric. Hi, guys.
Hi, Megan.
Call Mr. Electric today for a $75 ceiling fan installation, and I'll throw in a free dimmer switch.
10 TV Skyview is sponsored by Tempstar Heating and Cooling Products and Starner's Heating and Cooling.
Right now, one lucky ticket holder has yet to come forward after winning Saturday's Powerball with nearly $430 million. The 7-Eleven clerk that sold the ticket in New Jersey says he thinks he knows who's holding that golden ticket. This 7-Eleven in Trenton, New Jersey, is the talk of town.
My sister from the shore called me up and told me, oh, the 7-Eleven where you live at hit the big one. So I said, I'm going to go around the corner and find out who it was.
New Jersey lottery officials confirmed the store sold the sole winning ticket from Saturday's nearly $430 million Powerball drawing.
So I was like, wow, I can't, this is so exciting. This is the first time like we have actually won anything this big. So I was like, it was mind-blowing.
The winning numbers, 5, 25, 26, 44, 66, and the Powerball, 9. Clerk Luis Sandoval thinks he sold that winning ticket Tuesday to a woman who is a regular lotto customer.
They kind of told me like a frame, like it was this day and this time. And I was working, that was my shift that day. So I think I did.
News of the winning ticket spread quickly, bringing out a steady stream of people hoping this now lucky 7-Eleven will rub off on them.
Try my luck. Yeah, I did play the Jersey Cash 5, so hopefully I have some luck.
And they're checking that surveillance to make sure who bought that ticket. But this is the largest jackpot since that $1.6 billion jackpot back in January. Lottery officials say the winning ticket this time matched all 6 numbers perfectly, and odds of $292 million to 1.
Getting their affairs in order right now
sure
before
are.
they come forward. Speaking of odds out there, the stakes are already set for the second leg of the Triple Crown. After winning the Kentucky Derby Saturday, betting site Bovada has the initial odds set now for Nyquist, the winner at the Derby, for the Preakness Stakes coming up in just 2 weeks. They've basically given Nyquist such an edge, you'd have to bet $170 just to win $100 at the May 21st race. Okay, Bovada also placed early 5-2 odds on Nyquist winning the Belmont Stakes, which would mean the Triple Crown, accomplished in horses back-to-back years. It's never been done before, so I don't know what the odds are of that.
Slim.
Slim. A long shot. Long shot, you might say.
Yeah.
Nyquist pretty favored, though, all throughout after
Yeah.
that victory in the Kentucky Derby.
But that's why they run the races.
Sure.
You know, because a lot of things
can happen.
Doesn't happen the way it's scripted. Let's take a look outside this morning. I wouldn't have scripted it this way. Showers moving in. Bad timing for morning drive. A little bit heavier off to the south and west. Really haven't seen it get much of a toehold here yet, even though our relative humidity is fairly high. And it looks like it's raining, but we really haven't seen too much in the way of wet roads yet. That is going to be a problem, though, as we go through the morning. So expect some showers. Here's the heavier rain back as you get just to the west of London, back towards Cedarville, as you get into northern Green County. County, and that is riding to the east. So it's taking the I-70 Express and going to roll right on through Columbus, probably during the heart of rush hour. So that rain filling in as it moves our direction. We'll see plenty of it here later on this morning. It's not going to be particularly heavy, but the timing is what works against us. As we look at the day, it's not only wet out there here early, we're going to be cool all day today, starting in the 40s in most cases, getting just barely into the low to mid 60s for most of us, and several storm chances ahead as we look at the week. Right now, it's 49 degrees here on your Monday morning. Winds are calm. That's good news, but the relative humidity is fairly high at 90%. That should allow the rain to fall. Low 50s at London this morning. Everybody else is in the 40s, including mid-40s at Delaware and Marysville this morning, upper 40s for Newark and Lancaster, Columbus, and Circleville. Around the state, all 40s to the north, but Toledo starting at a fairly cool 42. 46 at Findlay, 48 at Mansfield, and mid-40s at Zanesville, upper 40s at Marietta, and low 50s by the time you hit both Portsmouth and Cincinnati this morning. Looking at the bus stop, dressing for a kind of a cool and wet morning. We've got showers in mid-40s for the most part out there. 59 by lunch, low 60s by drop-off, generally cloudy. And the showers aren't just a morning thing. They're just going to be more spotty as we go into the afternoon. So instead of just putting rain symbols across the board, I put cloudy with a chance for showers. Just be aware of that. That chance remains for most of the day. So this big area of rain beginning to move in from the south and west. It stretches all the way back through parts of Iowa. Midsection of the country has anywhere from a slight to an enhanced risk for severe weather as you get down toward Arkansas and Kansas, that part of the country. But showers lifting to the north through the morning, spotty as we go into the afternoon and evening. So not saying that it'll definitely be a dry evening commute, but a lesser chance for rain there. Although back to the west, it is a slightly better chance. Overnight, several periods where we may get some showers. This is midnight. It lifts past us for a bit. More little waves come through in the morning, so we could have some wet roads tomorrow morning, but a good chance for rain tomorrow afternoon and evening as showers and a few thunderstorms begin to rumble through with warmer temperatures each of the next few days. A much better chance for stormy weather. So tomorrow, starting off in the low 50s, ending in the low 70s, and then it really heats up for Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures in the upper 70s, morning lows in the low 60s, scattered showers and storms there. Friday looks like a window of opportunity with partly cloudy skies. For what? I'm not really sure, but I'm sure you'll find something to do. 55 in the morning, 70 in the afternoon. Chance for spotty showers Saturday, a little cooler. Sunday brightens up and cool. And then the early part of next week, kind of cloudy. Temperatures running from the 60s to the low 70s. Morning lows dipping into the 40s for a bit and rebounding into the 50s as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday in the Doppler 10-day forecast, guys.
All right, let's get out to the roads and have a look, shall we? Brittany Begley with this traffic alert.
You know what? We've been keeping a close eye on your roadways since about 2:30 this morning, and we still haven't got that break that we need this morning. If you're headed out, we're still concerned with this. An earlier accident, Woodcrest Road at Livingston Avenue. This is going to slow you down till 6 a.m. We know that someone was trapped inside their car, and the police department is telling me the southbound lanes are shut down, but all lanes are expected to reopen at 6 a.m. So as you plan your morning, you can take South Hamilton Road for that. We also still have police activity. James Road, very close to Livingston Avenue. We have a fire in that area. You will see slow drive times very close to the other accident. So this morning, plan on taking South Hamilton Road to avoid a little bit of delays there. The roads are dry right now in downtown Columbus, but as Mike Davis said, that's not going to be the case during rush hour. I'll continue to show you live looks at your morning drive every 10 minutes.
Well, paying for school, the plan Ohio State is using to make classes more affordable.
And unexpected dangers, the poisoning risk behind e-cigarettes, and the law looking to reduce the number of children who are affected.
There's no crying in baseball, Jess, but some might be crying over this reunion. The special event that brought the ladies from a league of their own back together.
We won an Emmy. Kelly and Michael are the outstanding talk show hosts. Next up, Money Monsters Jodie Foster, plus Megyn Kelly.
Today at 9 on 10 TV.
I was doing yard work when I spotted termites. My first thought, Scherzinger Pest Control. The good news, my termite worries are already over. Thanks to their Guardian Plus program, my house is pest and termite free.
Our family protecting your family since 1934.
Ohio Heating can help you get ready for the hot days ahead with a new air conditioner. You can save up to $2,000 on qualifying equipment. Rebates from Bryant, utilities, tax credits, and savings from Ohio Heating add up to the lowest prices of the season. Ohio Heating and Bryant, whatever it takes.
Thanks for coming today.
I want each of you to grab a 2x8 and cut it. You'll have 2 saws to choose from. You all chose the best tool for the job. Wouldn't it make sense to make the same choice when it comes to your truck?
Absolutely.
This is the 2016 Chevy Silverado.
Nice.
A good-looking pickup. Incredible. I love it.
Find your tag and get a total value of $9,000 on this Silverado Double Cab All-Star. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
They said I wouldn't make it.
That school just wasn't my thing.
That I wasn't smart enough.
That I didn't care enough.
That I made too many mistakes.
They said that graduation day would never come for me.
But I did it. But I did it.
This year, I'm walking the stage.
I'm getting my diploma.
I'm getting a diploma. And I'm doing it when no one thought I could.
When the world tells you no, ECOT says yes.
Can you feel it? Shopping for home furnishings in Columbus is about to change forever. Get ready, Columbus.
At Menards, we can help you get the look you've always wanted the easy way. These stacked stone vinyl siding panels from Novik are simple to install and easier on your wallet than traditional stone siding. Only $3.59 a square foot. Accent your new siding with outdoor wall lights from Patriot Lighting. The Alicia low-profile light with a frosted acrylic lens is $14.99. The Davy light features a pewter finish and double designer glass, $29.99. Great-looking homes are easy with Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
New GMCs from $179 per month. Check out the savings at dantobin.com.
Hello, Scherzinger Pest Control. StopZbugs.com.
Scherzinger Pest Control, our family protecting your family since 1934.
Welcome back. When a popular TV series comes to an end, most fans would like everything tied up in a nice, neat little bow. Well, that did not happen last night during the series finale of The Good Wife. No spoiler alerts here, but after 7 seasons, the Emmy Award-winning show comes to a close. TV experts say the show was a huge success because it allowed women to play strong leading roles.
Like you said, there's no crying in baseball, but if there was, this game would be full of happy tears.
It's as though we just did it, a day ago. Is the way we connected when we were doing it, and the way we still connect now is amazing.
The cast of the 1992 movie A League of Their Own met up for a film festival and a game of baseball. There, they met one woman who helped pave the way for women in sports.
These ladies that played in the 40s paved the road for the young kids now that get scholarships. And I think it's great that, that these girls can play any sport now.
Well, Gina Casey threw out the first pitch of the game and played right alongside the blue and red teams out there. Where's Tom Hanks? They should have invited Tom Hanks back.
The coach, right?
And Gina Davis playing Gina Casey.
Yeah. Well, fire awakens 2 families with seconds to spare.
New at 6, a neighbor reveals what happened seconds before 2 small children and a grandfather were rescued.
A woman killed and 2 others shot, including a teenager. The situation that spiraled out of control.
Graduating college with little or no debt. The steps Ohio State is taking to help students and their parents be able to afford classes.
And we are tracking rain moving through central Ohio right now. Mike Davis will tell us when we can expect a break from the showers.